Hello everyone! This is Heart and welcome to the Heartbaker Kitchen. Yan. So for today, ang tuturo natin sa inyong recipe ay very easy. So ito ay no bake, no mixer needed, and very few ingredients. So yan na, meron lang tayong 6 ingredients. And then, nasa sa inyo na kung ano pa yung gusto nyo idagdag. So ang recipe natin for today is the chocolate bark. So we are going to make a low carb or yung mga keto-friendly na recipe. And we will also use Sabroso 100% Chocolate for this recipe. Yan. So I have already here yung ating pot with water. So kailangan lang natin siyang medyo i-simmer. And then yung ating heat-proof bowl. Yan. Lalagay natin sa ibabaw ng ating simmering water. Yan. And then here we have our dark chocolate. Then, lalagay lang natin siya sa ating heat-proof bowl over hot water. So, ito yung tinatawag natin na double boiler or yung bain-marie. So, bakit ba tayo gumagamit ng double boiler when melting chocolate? Kasi medyo sensitive si chocolate. So, ayaw natin siya direct na iinitin over the heat or else possible na either mag-split yung chocolate or mag-break. So, doon sa ating chocolate, add na natin si Sabroso 100% Chocolate. And also, mag-a-add tayo ng cocoa butter. So, this is Sabroso Cacao Butter. So, since we're making a chocolate bark, ayan, I'm not sure kung lahat kayo ay familiar with the chocolate bark, pero ito lang ay yung very simple melted chocolate with lots of different toppings. Kaya tayo maglalagay ng Sabroso Cacao Butter para matulungan yung ating chocolate bark na mag-set para stable siya even at room temperature. Hindi siya yung basta-basta mag-melt. So, we'll just melt everything. Ayan. So, for this recipe, we're using at least 70% dark chocolate. Ayan. Just to make sure this is low carb or keto friendly. Pero kung hindi naman kayo nagpa-practice ng ganung diet, you can just use a mixture of dark chocolate or milk chocolate or pwede rin tong white chocolate. So this type of recipe or type of snack is very, very flexible or kahit anong variation or combination na gusto ninyo, pwede ninyong ilagay. So you can still make sweet treats kahit hindi nyo kailangan magbukas ng oven. Yung iba medyo natatakot pa. So pwede itong introduction ninyo sa loob ng kitchen. Ayan. So, we'll just mix it, continuously mix it para walang mag-split or mag-burn na chocolate. And also for this recipe, we're going to use 3 types of toppings. So, yung ating toppings dito is almonds, yung Sabroso Cacao Nibs, and some coconut flakes. Yan. And again, it's up to you kung anong gusto ninyo pwedeng ilagay as other toppings. Actually, this melted chocolate is very versatile. Pwedeng hindi lang siya sa chocolate bark gamitin. You can dip your pretzels or dip some fruits. Pwede rin yan. Yung mga chocolate-covered strawberries. So once the mixture is smooth and fully melted na yung ating chocolate, ayan, dapat medyo wala ng lumps yung ating mixture. Ayan, to make sure na walang maiwan na buong chocolate. Ayan, so once this is fully melted, set aside na natin yung ating double boiler. Ayan, then we will get our baking sheet. Ayan, or tray. Or any type of tray. Hindi naman kailangan baking sheet kung meron kayong plastic tray or any flat surface. Yan. So, kailangan natin siyang i-line with non-stick baking paper. So, our melted chocolate here, we'll pour in our paper-lined tray. Yan. So, what's great about this recipe is it doesn't have to be very exact. Yung kailangan sobrang pretty or sobrang uniform nung pag-spread natin. With our offset spatula, spread lang natin. So, it can be as thin or thick as you want. Yan, yung iba kasi gusto nila thicker mixture, thicker bark, sorry. Yan, as a snack. Yung iba naman, gusto nila thinner. Ayan, so once you achieve yung inyong desired thickness, yan, we can top it with our roasted chopped nuts. So for here, I'm using almonds. Yan, so sprinkle lang natin siya all over. So kung gusto nyo ng ibang nuts, pwede tayong gumamit ng kasoy, or walnuts, or pecans, pistachio, any type of nut. You just want to make sure na toasted or roasted yung ating nuts before using it. Kasi dito, hindi na natin siya i-toast pa. So it has to be ready to eat. Okay, and then for another added crunch, we're going to add in or sprinkle yung ating Sabroso Cacao Nibs. So this is unsweetened cacao nibs. Para medyo merong contrast na unsweetened chocolate flavor dun sa ating dark chocolate na minilk. Okay, and then for a little bit of coconut flavor, yan, we have some dried coconut flakes. Yan, or ito yung desiccated coconut flakes natin. Kung hindi naman kayo na-strict like under a low-carb diet, you can use other ingredients on top. Kung gusto nyo to like a s'mores, you can add mini marshmallows or graham crackers. Ayan, and after we have topped our chocolate with our desired toppings, we just place this in the refrigerator just until it's set. Now, dahil meron tong addition of cocoa butter, yung Sabroso cocoa butter, it will just take a few minutes to set. Okay, so now that our chocolate bark has set, and so pwede na natin siyang i-break. I'll just use some hand gloves. So you can also use a knife when breaking this kung gusto nyo very uniform cuts. But of course, for that rustic chocolate bark feel, we'll just use our hands just to break our bark. Yan, 2 manageable pieces. Nice. You'll see that it is nice and set with the help of our cocoa butter. Yan, lalo na at room temperature. Yan. So again, it will not be limited to these toppings only. So you can also use, if you want this to be a little bit colorful for the kids, a snack. Yan, you can use sprinkles, you can use dried fruit, mini marshmallows. So after this, yan, you can just serve these as is, or if you want to package them up or place them in a nice and airtight container in your pantry para meron lang kayong snacks na makukuha. Or this is also a great DIY gift idea. So we have here some samples of packaging, so you can just place them inside. Yan. So of course, magsapin muna tayo ng parchment paper. So pwede rin namang wala ng sapin if you want na kitang-kita yung nasa loob. Yan, and then we can just place our bark inside. Diba? Yan, you can also see sa ating description box yung ating costing and nutrition facts for this recipe. Yan. Or you can also use yung ating mga smaller containers now without the parchment paper at the bottom. Or you can just simply wrap these up in OPP plastic like this one and then ribbon it up. Diba? Sobrang daming options. And when you really see the end product, hindi nila malalaman that it took you just minutes to make it. Yeah, you can just bundle this up. O, diba? So it looks like the ones that you can find yung mga chocolate shops. See, we'll just have the ribbon. Okay, and that is it for our recipe for today, our chocolate bark. So very easy, no bake, no mixer or special equipment needed, and it's a great snack idea or gift idea for your family and friends. And that is it for our super simple recipe for today, the chocolate bark, using Sabroso 100% Chocolate. You'll find all of these ingredients in the Heartbaker PH baking needs, link down below. And before we end this video, I would like to invite everyone to please click the subscribe button down below so that you will be updated when we have new recipe videos to share with you. And also, please like and follow us in Facebook and Instagram to be updated. Again, I'm Heart Thank you for watching and see you next time.